Tread with caution and don't fall victim to vanity's lure in this human design transit that started on June 14th in gate 12 caution. So my intention for this video is to help you understand this energy of gate 12 caution, how it will look, feel, what you can reflect, journal, and affirm to use this energy to do the inner work, your shadow work, as part of your self-discovery and healing to support your well-being, your health, your joy, and your prosperity. So grab your notebook or your journal and something to write with. Feel free to grab some tea and a candle, and let's get started. Welcome to Dvn Bluprnt, where we help you to awaken the divine design in you. Now, collectively, we are in an 8-year of wisdom, wealth, and power. Now, to attract any of these into your life, you have to be a vibrational match. Now, being a vibrational match means that you have to start assessing where you are energetically and start asking yourself, does my knowledge and my emotions match what I'm attracting? Are they helping me to make the right decisions and take the right actions that are aligned to what I am requesting to attract? And if not, then looking at your shadow will help. You see, your shadow are those hard parts of yourself where you have compromised your power, your energy, you gave your authority to something else that was rooted in fear and caused you to limit your self-expression. This is what I call the mask. Now, over time, you become comfortable with this compromise, and you would prefer to ignore doing the inner work to change it. But it is what's depleting your energy, it's keeping you stuck, it's causing you to struggle, suffer, lack motivation, and as a result, you are not attracting that goodness that you are requiring in your life. So by using these human design transits, it allows you to consciously interact with specific energies and the shadows that they are expressing to help you to do the inner work, your shadow work, in a more focused way. By helping you to identify the patterns of these shadows so that you can change them, and therefore helping you to bring up your energy levels, those frequency levels, so that you can become that vibrational match that is needed to attract what you are requiring. Here's how doing inner work, the shadow work, will help you. It will help you with identifying and breaking old beliefs and old patterns that are depleting your energy and that are keeping you stuck, always struggling, and addicted to some form of suffering, as well as help you to restore your energy and awaken higher levels of your DNA so that you can start attracting from a state of whole and well, and to get out of your addiction of vanity, which is causing you to suffer and to live in misery. Now, when working with the energy of these transits, it is helpful that you know your human design blueprint so that you can focus on healing your unique energetic blueprint. And if you're new to human design, we offer an in-depth foundational human design reading to help you get the foundation to understanding who you are and how your personal energy works so that you can learn how to manage it by making decisions and taking actions that are specifically to you. Now, we are all born with a unique way of using our energy, but society, our parents, our community, and etc. has encouraged us to use our energy the same way as everyone else. And this is the compromise. You see, this misuse is what is causing you to lack motivation. It's causing you to procrastinate, to struggle, to feel stuck and vain instead of being your unique self and living in purity with others. You see, it's important that you align yourself back to your energetic blueprint, which will allow you to call back your depleted energy to unify yourself so that you can be whole and well. So check out our link in the description box to learn how you can book your reading today. Now, starting on June 14th to June 19th, the human design gate shifted into gate 12 caution. Now, gate 12 caution sits in the throat center. This is the manifestation and expression center, the home of the power in your choices and their consequences. Now, gate 12 caution is about knowing how to communicate with emotion, with pure intention, straight from the heart, and articulating from a higher consciousness. And on the shadow side, the gate 12 caution can make you feel two ways. It can make you feel like you have to be vain when communicating because you want to express yourself, but you struggle with personal power issues. And this shadow shows up in by either being elitist or malicious. Now, let me explain what are shadows. Now, shadows are beliefs that you have that are limited, that are linked to some form of fear that causes you to either blame or shame. This is the compromise, and these shadows make you believe that you are a victim. This is the mask, and they keep you in an addictive state of suffering and misery, a state of vanity. Now, the fear associated with the belief is expressed through your emotional behaviors, and these behaviors may seem normal to you because you're constantly expressing them throughout your life, and your body feels very comfortable in that emotional state. But these beliefs and behaviors are what are causing you to be stuck. They're keeping you unmotivated. They're causing you to make very poor decisions and suffer their consequences, which is causing you to struggle. And until you have the willpower to recognize these repeated patterns, this constant circling in your mind and their behaviors, you will continue to be their victim and you will continue to wear the mask. Now, shadows are not bad. They are a part of your spiritual growth and development. Their purpose is to help you to see different aspects of yourself that you are expressing that are not from a place of love. And love is based on adventure, and this can only be experienced when you take the risk and break free from the mind and live from the heart, live in unity with all. Now, these different aspects of yourself that you are not expressing from a place of love are the areas where you have given your willpower away and compromise, where you've shut down different parts of yourself and you're not living from an open heart and you're not living with adventure. In order to see these different aspects, you have to start recognizing what they look like so that you can start changing the beliefs and their patterns and their behaviors. So let me explain how you would express these two shadow emotional behaviors in the energy of caution, and which shows up as an energy of vanity. The first shadow behavior is elitist, and this is a repressed inward emotion where you hide your vanity, where what you are saying doesn't reflect what you're really feeling. You hide your true emotions, your true intentions behind soft words, and you do this out of fear of being seen as weak. Now, the second shadow behavior is malicious, and this is a reactive outward emotion where you use your words to cause pain on others. You enjoy pushing people's buttons with your words, and you're very good at communicating, and this is due to fear that turned into anger, and this anger is what is causing you to hurt people with your words, and in the end, the one that really gets hurt is you. Now, the purpose of looking at these shadows is to see how you are expressing yourself when you're in the energy of vanity, so that you can align yourself to the highest vibration of caution and restore your energy. So let's talk a little bit about the energy of caution before we get into reflecting and journaling. Now, the energy of caution is about paying attention to what you say and how you say it. This is the gift of the wordsmith. Now, caution starts off with being arrogant in what it says because it loves everything about itself that is on the surface. And in this stage, caution is never speaking from its heart because it feels that it will be powerless if it does. And in order for caution to evolve, caution has to learn how to be biased. It has to discriminate against the ego to find a more healthy way of expressing itself. And this healthiness comes when caution realizes that it has to fall in love with the all, everything about itself and everything outside of itself. And when caution does this, it will start to recognize what is BS and what is not, what is authentic and what is not. Now, the ultimate goal of caution is to be pure in its words, its thoughts, its feelings, and its behaviors, being one with the divine to speak divine truth. So grab your journaling tools, and here are 6 journaling prompts that you can start journaling on. 1. What challenges do you currently have where you feel you have to be arrogant, vain in what you are saying? Why? And how does it make you feel? 2. Does your beliefs regarding the challenge allow for the energy of caution to flow in its natural stages of being biased, discriminating in order to get out of the vanity stage? How or how not? 3. When and what situation in your life did your beliefs cause you to be elitist, where you hid how you really felt instead of standing in your own power and speaking from your heart? Why? How did it make you feel? And what would you have to do going forward to ensure that you are not being elitist and you're not shutting down your willpower? 4. When and what situation in your life did your beliefs cause you to be malicious, say something with the intent to hurt, to push their buttons? Why? How did it make you feel? And what would you have to do going forward to ensure that you are not being malicious and shutting down your willpower? 5. What beliefs do you have to let go in order to start trusting life's natural flow of caution so that you can learn to speak with purity to others instead of getting stuck in the vanity stage? And last, what action steps would you have to take to allow yourself to become biased, discriminate against speaking from your arrogance in order to move out of the vanity stage, which is causing you to suffer, hurt others, and live in misery? What boundaries do you have to put in place in order to trust that the energy of discrimination will allow you to speak from your heart and in a healthy way? Now, setting boundaries are important because they help you to stay accountable for how you love, value, and honor yourself. They determine the level of trust you have within yourself, and as a result, you're mindful of how you give away your personal, mental, and emotional power so that you don't deplete your energy and that you are staying connected with your spiritual support team. Now, your boundaries should be helping you to make decisions, take actions, and how you will no longer allow your mind to keep you in a state of being either elitist or malicious because of the layers of masks that you put on. Your boundaries' job is to allow you to stay true to expressing your true self. And when you are expressing your true self, you are in full power of your words, how they make other people feel, and in full complete power of you, as well as all of the energy that you were born with, your spiritual and your physical energy, to create the life that you came here to experience. So take the time to think about what boundaries do you currently have in place and whether those boundaries are allowing you to stay connected and expressing your true self. Now, I have an exclusive training that is limited to a small group of people who are interested in learning how to get out of constantly living in their shadow and are ready to take back control of their lives. Now, this training is 9 weeks, and it focuses on building and strengthening your internal boundaries. And its goal is to help you to learn how to drop the struggle, the addiction to some form of suffering, the procrastination, the lack of motivation, the things that are depleting your energy due to all the masks that you are wearing, which are your shadows, and you have agreed to put on. Now, these shadows came about because of the beliefs that were created out of some form of fear, and you are expressing their behaviors unconsciously. And as a result, you are experiencing their hard consequences. Now, these beliefs have moved you further away from your soul's mission, vision, and values, which are all required when making decisions and taking actions. Just as a business has a mission, vision, and values, in order for its employees and customers to know what it stands for, its principles. Now, a business mission, vision, and values help them to make decisions and take actions that are aligned to these principles. And as a result, it allows them to navigate through the business world and grow. And your soul has one too. Now, your soul's mission, vision, and value helps you to answer the following 3 questions. Who am I? What legacy will I leave behind? And what will I contribute to the world? Now, when you are not aligned to your soul's mission, vision, and values, your life becomes chaotic and your spirit goes into a crisis, which results in you living your life with way too many challenges, without ease and without flow. So this is the suffering and the struggling that you are experiencing, and this is due to you putting your focus, your energy into things that are not aligned to what you came here to experience in your soul's journey. Now, this training is also about helping you to get back to your soul's mission, vision, and values so that you can start making decisions and taking actions that allow you to have the resources that you require to live your life with pleasure, to live your life with love, to live your life with peace and unity, back to the pleasure of you, because this is a time for you. So this training contains both physical and spiritual teachings and practices that will help you to uncover you. So to learn more about this exclusive training and to grab your seat before they are all taken, then click the A Time for You link in the description box. I look forward to seeing you in the next session. Now feel free at this time to pause the video to reflect and journal on what Gate 12 caution is revealing to you during this transit. Now, since we all experience and express vanity differently, the energy of Gate 12 caution will affect us based on whether your throat is defined, undefined, or open, and this gate is either activated or not, and this is where your human design blueprint will help. You see, your human design blueprint, it holds your unique energetic blueprint. This is your unique expression and the way your DNA, your genetics experiences elitist and malicious. This blueprint is your instructions on what is the best way for you to use your energy when interacting with the world, such as relationships, your work, how you eat, how you learn, and so much more. And therefore, you can start to express caution in its highest form. So if you haven't booked your reading, then click the link in the description box to learn how. Now, when the throat is defined, you speak based on where your throat is connected. So when your throat is connected to the ajna, which is your third eye, you speak from your mind. So it's best that you share when asked, since the energy of what you might say will make people feel judged. When the throat is connected to the spleen, you speak from your senses, your intuition, what you feel, and therefore it's best to share when asked, since the energy of what you might say may make people feel a lack of awareness. When your throat is connected to your G, which is your identity, as well as part of the heart, you speak from who you are. So it's best to share when asked, because the energy of what you might say can make people feel like you are comparing. Now, when the throat is connected to the ego, which is the will, and it's part of the heart, you speak from your ego, you speak about yourself, and therefore it's so easy for you to have a conversation because people can relate to the energy of what you're saying. When the throat is connected to the solar plex, you speak from your emotions, how you feel, and therefore it's easy to start a conversation because people will feel the energy of what you're saying. Now, when the throat is connected to the sacral, you speak from how you work and what you relate to, and therefore it's best to share when asked, since the energy of what you might say may make people feel lazy and unrelatable. And when the throat is connected to the root, you speak from what you do, what moves you, and therefore it's easy for you to start a conversation because people can understand and move to the energy of what you're saying. Now, when it's undefined or open, your throat energy is sporadic, and therefore you have boundaries in place to ensure that you don't burn out your thyroid or your voice or your throat because you're talking too much and taking out other people's energy. So it's best that you only share when asked so that you can take on the correct energy of who you are speaking to and their communication style. Now, when Gate 12 caution is activated, you'll speak, I try. So take the time to learn your correct communication style so that when you are speaking, you are being seen, you are being heard, and you are declaring what you truly require. Now, to help you to tune into the energy of Gate 12 caution, your throat, and your personal willpower, then connecting with your thyroid would help. Now, you see, the throat stores the emotional blockage of the words, the thoughts, the ideas, and or beliefs that you felt that you could not express, where you felt you were held back and was silenced. And the thyroid stores the emotional blockage of humiliation. This humiliation could have caused you to feel rejected or helpless and stuck. So to connect to your thyroid, place both hands gently on the front part of your neck while asking yourself the following 4 questions. But before I get into the question, it is vital that you have some form of grounding practice in place to help you to process any emotions that may come up when doing your inner work. These questions are to help you to uncover the layers of masks, the shadows, the limited beliefs that are keeping you from expressing your true self, and to help you to change those beliefs and behaviors that are associated with them so that you can express yourself freely. So here are 4 questions that you can ask yourself while gently placing your hands on the front part of your neck. 1. What choices have I made in the past where I felt rejected because became malicious and used my words to cause pain onto others? 2. What choices have I made in the past where I felt helpless, weak, and pretended that what I was saying was really how I felt? 3. How did these choices cause me to feel humiliated and cause me to lose trust in my inner knowing? And 4, what do I have to do to find purity within myself to speak from my heart and to restore my power? Now feel free to pause this video to connect with the thyroid and the throat to see what it is revealing to you. And last, to help you to connect to your spiritual support team, such as your higher self, your ancestors, your guides, your angels, God, the divine, to help you with focusing on becoming and being whole and well. Here are some affirmations that you can say along with the journal prompts in the earlier part of the video. I know who I am and I speak from my divine self. I accept myself and I use my words to activate healing all around me. I allow myself to be a vessel of divine love and I allow myself to speak from that love. Now feel free to say these affirmations as many times as you wish or even create your own to help you to awaken to who you truly are, to stay connected with your spiritual support team, and to help you to tap into the energy of Gate 12 caution. Now this transit, this energy is available for all of us to use if we choose to or not. And if you decide to use it as part of your inner work, your shadow work, for your self-discovery and your healing journey to activate different levels of your DNA so that you can make yourself whole and well, then make sure you're following your human design strategy and authority. And if you haven't already booked your reading, then click the link in the description box. So during this time, tread with caution and don't fall victim to vanity's lure and this human design transit starting in Gate 12 caution. Don't forget to like so others can see and share so that others can learn and heal. Subscribe. Hit that notification button so that you're notified when a new video has been posted. Feel free to leave us a comment and let us know what Gate 12 caution is revealing to you. Did you know that there's a wisdom that has been hidden deep inside? This wisdom is desiring to express itself, and we can help you uncover your inner wisdom with a human design reading. Our human design readings vary from a simple profile reading to advanced reading that focuses on aligning you to your soul vision and to awaken your divine blueprint. So if you are ready to uncover your inner wisdom, the link is in the description box. Now, let me leave you with this. Your divine blueprint is your original essence. It's who you truly are. Underneath all the disappointment, frustration, resentment, anger, and more, it's your true, authentic self. The ultimate goal is to express unconditional love and experience it. It starts with awareness of you, and leading with an open heart. So it's a perfect time to continue to awaken the divine design in you. See you in the next video.